hear me?
I can.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
Have a bit of back.
Hold on.
See.
Oh, thank you. Hello, everyone. Oh, we still have. Oh, can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Welcome to the webinar. Welcome everyone. I know people are yet to join us. I can see 3 people online already. If you're joining us, please leave a comment in the comment section and let us know where you're joining us from. Hi, Ola. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so we have our very first guest already. So we're going to just go ahead while we wait for other people to join us. So today, starting with us is Nurse Ellen Austin. She is the founder and CEO. She's the founder and CEO of Nurses with Purpose. Please, can you introduce yourself to us?
Sure. Can everyone hear me okay? Okay, good. Well, yes, I'm Elaine Austin. I'm the founder and director of Nurses with Purpose Medical Missions. We are a United States-based volunteer nursing organization, but our primary focus is in Johannesburg, South Africa. And why we have primary focus in South Africa is because I am a native. I was born in Johannesburg, grew up in the States, but this is always home. I'm actually currently in South Africa right now as we speak, and just getting off the field. We were at a school today serving, so I'm hoping I can deliver what I have to say properly because it has been a very, very busy day. Imagine 47 first graders in one classroom. So I've had a very fun day. It was awesome though, very good. So yeah, we just basically we volunteer, we do humanitarian work and services, primarily just serving informal settlements via a mobile medical unit, where we go out and we just pretty much, whoever needs assistance with medical help is what we do. We provide education as well. And we visit 2 orphanages, and we also volunteer in a local comprehensive healthcare facility. And this facility is just like what we're all used to. You have your different units, and each nurse is able to help, in whatever capacity that is directed by the director of the HOD of that clinic at the time. So thank you so much, Vivian, for having me. I really appreciate the connection. I always felt the love with you all. We just connected via Instagram, and you guys always inspire me because you do so much, and it's a wonderful thing that you all do, and I always love following you guys. So thanks again for having me.
Thank you so much. And you also inspire us a lot. In fact, Nurses with Purpose sometimes make us feel like, okay, maybe we're not doing enough. We should step up our game. So I'm so happy, and we're honored to have you here. I think there's a little bit of issue with the network, but while we're still waiting,
okay,
we're going to have to proceed because I'm guessing people will watch this later on. Yeah.
Okay,
so,
no problem. Oh, okay. No, I didn't say anything.
Okay, so I'm going to let you go on. First of all, Nurse Ellen Austin, please let me know when I miss mispronounce your name.
It's perfect. It's perfect. Everyone calls me E, so E is
Okay.
fine.
Okay. So Nurse E is going to be
Yes,
handling the topic power of collaboration for nurses. And I think this is the perfect topic for you, considering the fact that
yes.
your organization brings nurses together to volunteer and work together as a team and all that. And I also know that having such a experience can actually skyrocket someone from wherever they are at the bedside to the top, because
Mm,
you now have different experiences and all. So I'm going to let you
right.
handle the topic
Okay.
while
Okay.
we listen to you. Thank you
All
so much for
right.
coming.
Thank you. So this topic, it really hits home for us, because as I know Nurse Hub can attest, collaboration is so important, and we depend on collaboration. But at the same time, you can't take everyone in who wants to collaborate with you, and I'll get into that in a few minutes. But collaboration is important, just because you really want to. There's some factors that we all consider when we're collaborating. You need to consider, number one, trust and respect. You want to make sure that you know the intentions good, as far as what another organization, why they want to actually collaborate with you. You want to also make sure that your brand is aligned. Not necessarily I'm saying that you all have to see eye to eye with everything 100%. And that's the beauty of collaborating, is because um, by having another partner or another strategic partner with you that is aligned with the work that you do, they have a new set of fresh eyes, and you have likewise you have the same. So when you put those two synergies together, you all can really brainstorm something beautiful up, that it all leads to one common goal. um, and then that's my next point: similar values and shared goals. Because if you don't have the same shared goals and beliefs, then you won't work in the first place. There are so many people who I would love to collaborate with, but sometimes you have to be honest with yourself and say no. Sometimes it's hard to say no. I know I'm a big person that it's very difficult to turn down some things, especially when you're getting when they're great opportunities, but if they just don't align with what you're doing and what your brand is about and what your work is about. That's always number one. Um, you just don't want to, have a collaboration or a partnership with that person. And I know, some people at times can feel that if you don't accept their offer, you're giving them the cold shoulder. You think you are above them, and that is not the case. I want everyone to know that, whether you're on this webinar wanting to make new collaborations, understand that no does not is not insulting. No actually may be a blessing, right? So you just want to make sure that whoever you're collaborating with, again, has those core values that you're looking for, and that you can be able to actually grow as an organization. One thing I like to always say: there is power in partnership. We do have, this type of global humanitarian work involves partnerships. We depend on, being that we travel 8,428 miles from the US to South Africa, we depend on people who are able to collaborate with us and that we trust, because we can't be in South Africa, all year long. So those partners of ours, we have to be able to trust that they are able to carry on the mission and carry on, whatever goals that you may have. So always consider that, everyone. Who are you collaborating with? How are they going to enhance you? How are they going to be able to take your brand, take whatever that you're trying to facilitate to the next level? You have to ask yourself those tough questions and be okay with saying no. Other than that, I just, again, um, you just have to know what's good and what's not good. Okay. The only other thing I do want to mention of collaboration, although I kind of mentioned more so as in regards to business opportunities and collaborations with organizations. There's collaboration within the workspace. You have teams within the nursing facilities, and when you're on that management team, you all have to rely on each other. But if there's no trust and respect there, the collaborations really can go sour. We generally, with our organization, we generally have our volunteers have a interview, and a lot of people say, why in the world would you have nurses interview to volunteer? And that's just it. You have to know who you're putting on your team, where their intentions are, and if it's a good fit for you. Not all volunteers have the same idea as what your organization. Just because we claim, and I'm just using us as an example, to be a mission organization, some missions don't have components of medical. There's some missions that maybe solely focus on maybe building infrastructures or digging wells, creating other type of environmental sustainable solutions. And that might be good for them. There's some nurses who I've interviewed that are looking for very intense acute care situations that we just don't handle. We are more of a community-based medical mission. So that's why you have to see who you allow in, and you just have to, again, whenever you're collaborating, just make sure that the stars are aligned, and then the firecrackers can go off. Okay, that's always the best thing. I know that was kind of corny, but that's what I just like to. Why we do like to do interviews with all of our nurses who come on board. All right. So that is all for me in regards to collaborating. If you have any questions, I can see the chats and just go for it. All right, I don't see any questions. So again, thank you so much, Nurse Hub Africa, for collaborating with Nurses with Purpose. Again, we always have been great. Followed you guys and love what you all do, and truly respect everything that you put out there. Very positive and uplifting, and it encourages us to keep going as well. So thank you again.
All right. Thank you so much. Can you hear me?
I can, yes.
Okay, thank you so much. That
All
was
right.
very interesting and
Okay.
insightful, especially talking about making sure that your values align with who you are collaborating with. That is very
Yeah.
important, because sometimes you might just find yourself doing all the work, and then at the end you find out that, okay, you and this person, you guys are not even thinking of the same thing, and you're not on the
Same.
same path, and it can affect the project or whoever it is that might benefit from it. That was very insightful. Please, if
Yeah.
you have any questions, please leave it in the comment sections. We're not letting you
Okay.
go yet.
And Vivian, you mentioned something that is very true, and this is the part. I mean, I'm glad you brought that up. When sometimes when you do think you do have a good partner and collaborative forces, you do have to be very clear on who does what. Um, and thanks for bringing that up again. Key point, because a lot of times you may be the one that has all of the ideas, or y'all have been brainstorming, and they're like, and then you're jotting down all of the work, and then who gets to do all of that work? You do. So you have to be clear and concise as far as who does what, who's responsible, and have accountability. Because we get caught in that crossfire, and then that's where collaboration can go wrong. Because everyone has the idea, everyone wants to meet those goals. But my goodness, if you can't really pinpoint who does what, then you're not going to be as effective as you should be. So thank you for bringing that up.
Yes, absolutely. I agree with you. Thank you so much for
Mhm.
sharing from
Yeah.
your bank of knowledge.
Yes.
A lot is, I feel like I already understand how to approach new people again. And for
Mhm,
other
mhm,
nurses that might be here watching, I would want to reach out to other nursing brands that they are just that they are a nursing brand does not mean that they align with your values. So you need to
mm,
have checked them out and make sure that okay, these people and what I am about align so that it's easy
mhm.
for communication, it's easy for the project to come to life. Thank you so
Yes.
much
Oh, you're
again
welcome.
for honoring
Okay.
our invitation. This
All
is a very
right.
short one, and we really appreciate that. And we hope to
Okay.
collaborate more.
Yes, definitely,
All right.
definitely.
All
All
right. It was
right.
nice
Well,
having
y'all
you.
have. All right. Thank you. All right. Bye, everyone.
Thanks. Bye. Hello, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. Um, I think this one was very short but very insightful because it gives us a knowledge on what or how to approach each other, even as a fellow nurse. If the person you're approaching to collaborate with you on something does not align with your own values, it will affect you too. So stay around, stay in the Telegram group, stay in the Telegram channel. Very soon we'll be having the professor online in less than 40 minutes. So stay around and do not miss the next session. All right. Until then, take care and thank you for joining this first session. Bye, guys.